My name is Muhammad Salim. I'm from School of Bioscience, taking biotechnology. Now I'm going to present you about nanotechnology-based delivery system. Now, nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is the manipulation of matter on an atomic, molecular, or supramolecular scale. Now, if we say about atomic, molecular, or supramolecular scale, we're going to picture of like a seed. You know, seed of a plant, and that is we figure as an atom, and a molecule is like other parts of plant like shoots and the roots, and supramolecular is like the interaction between all those parts of plants. Okay, now next is why do we need this technology? Now imagine a computer. Now we go back to our old days where a single computer usually have a storage capacity of like 50 gigabytes or 100 gigabytes. Now in this modern age, we got a computer with 500 gigabytes to 1 TB. Now, if in the old days, a computer can usually store up to 100 files, now we can store up to 1000 or 100,000 files. That means that it is actually with the help of nanotechnology. Because of those little things that it could build up all those storage capacity. Now we implement that on our delivery system. Okay, types of nano delivery particle. These are few types of nanoparticle used in drug delivery. Lipid-based nanoparticles, we got cationic liposomes, solid lipid nanoparticles. Basically, lipid-based actually derived from molecules like fats, and cationic liposomes are liposomes that are charged with positive charge, and solid lipid nanoparticles. And also got polymer-based nanoparticles based on the adding up of monomers. Okay, let's take a look of this illustration. The blue round one is the nanoparticle, and the yellow round one is actually the drug. It is how the drug is carried by nanoparticle into a cell and be released to a specific organelle like mitochondria and nucleus. How efficient is nanotechnology? First of all, it lowers drug toxicity, where it actually contributes to better drug control release, and then it has more specific targeting, where functional groups are added to the delivery vehicle, and this functional group will eventually react with the specific targeted organelles. Now, and then it will reduce cost of treatment, where prolonged material and human power cost is also be reduced. Okay, easy for absorptions. We are talking about nanotechnology, so it is actually very small. Okay. So basically, our understanding in nanotechnology are actually increasing, and the chance for bringing it to clinical application will greatly increase. As before this, there's so many theory about our nanotechnology research on animals, but not on humans. So our application on real human will become more concrete. In future, there will be more and more combination of different compounds. These compounds will eventually eliminate all the present weaknesses of the present research. For example, is the making of nanoparticles by solvent extraction. And that is all from me. Thank you.